Jay Mohr.
Hey, guys.
Hi, Petunia.
What's up, Jay?
Oh, hi, Randy. What's going on? You know, I like the clips of the students going, it stinks because now there's no one to finger me.
Jesus.
That girl, by the way, was a high school girl, and she was hot. What teacher? I remember teachers just scoping out girls in high school all the time, looking at their ass, talking about their tits.
If I was a teacher, I would just every time I went to the teacher's lounge, I would stop off in the bathroom and make stomach pancakes. I wouldn't be able to help myself. All those young girls that taste like pee.
They're nervous schoolgirl sweat staining their underpants.
Hey, Jay.
Bobby Kelly.
What's up, JJ?
Hi, Bobby.
Congratulations, Dollface.
Yeah,
Jay,
look
let's
at
get
Mr.
into
Super
this.
Bowl
Come on.
commercial.
I'm being engaged.
Super Bowl commercials are now engaged to Nikki Cox.
Well, I don't have a ring, and I haven't asked her, but thank you.
Well, it's all over the place.
I know, it's crazy. We never left our hotel in Detroit, and we woke up one day, and everyone's calling us to say congratulations. We never said a thing to anybody.
So you're not engaged?
Well, we picked out where, and we paid for the bungalows, and we know the date, but I haven't got. You can't ask her without the hardware. You got to get the ring to ask her.
Yeah.
You know,
I've been checking out Whackbag. Everyone's saying, I bet Anthony's got something to say.
I was going to say, you're going against what Anthony's theory is.
Yeah, but Anthony's theory doesn't take into account someone making $1 million more a year than you.
You got some of that Super Bowl money, though.
That's all right. We're going to have a prenup. You got what you got, I get what I get, and the house we split down the middle with a fucking chainsaw.
That's fair.
What do you think, Anthony? What do you think? Is Jay crazy?
Well, you do have to take into consideration the Nikki Cox factor. It's fucking Nikki Cox.
Dude, I would fucking give her all of my assets up front and say, look, when we break up, you can take this shit with you.
As any lawyer would say, there is equity in her just being her.
She's not working the candle kiosk at Short Hills Mall. What about me helping you with your career? Shut up, you dumb cunt. You sell more candles. I did that one already.
Now, you know,
I like it.
I think when you look at just whatever, if problems do arise and you get a divorce, that's a pain in the ass no matter who it is. But, getting married again, I will never do it. I would never do it.
Against this?
It's not financially viable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I understand Anthony's position. I also told myself I wouldn't date a white girl ever again.
What?
Jackson, can't you see him on the radio with my friends?
How
joking.
How old's the toddler these days?
He's 3. You want to say hi?
3?
No? He knows better. You're an animal.
God, he's 3 already? Holy crap.
Where'd that 3 years
What
ago?
happened?
Jesus Christ.
He don't want to talk to you.
Did he see Daddy in the Super Bowl commercial?
No, but my dog did and started crying. It's true. My dog went bananas. I had a house sitter, and the dog started looking at the TV crying. What do you need, buddy?
He missed his papa.
Yeah.
You need a cookie. How about some toast?
Kids and their cookies.
You're not getting a cookie.
See, that's why I'd be the lousiest parent. I would just throw them whatever they want to shut them up. I would give a kid, here's a box of cookies and razor blades, kid, knock yourself out. I couldn't be a responsible parent.
Sure you could.
Never.
There's only one way to find out, Ant. Come on,
Nope.
knock her up.
What? Kidnapping? It's the only way I'd have a possession of a child is if I steal one.
Hey,
Or Jimmy sneaks home with you.
Hey, one of our guys wrote a line for you, and I was going to read it, but I'd rather have the guy that wrote the line say it to Jay Mohr.
Huh.
Excellent.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Than. Who wrote this?
I don't know.
E-Rock?
Was it E-Rock? Who wrote that?
Uh-oh.
Because I can't say that to Jay Mohr. It's hacky.
Where is it? Let me see. Who?
It's hacky.
I'll be able to
Hey,
tell.
I listened to your basement tapes just today. Give it a shot.
All right, who wrote it? Someone's got to take
Who wrote this?
responsibility for
Did
that.
you write it, Bob?
Let me see. I'll read it.
E-Rock, you wrote this?
E-Rock. All right,
E-Rock
let
wrote
E-Rock deliver it.
All right, E-Rock is going to deliver his fine line to Jay Mohr.
Can I ask a question first?
Yeah.
I listened to the basement tapes yesterday of you guys. When
Yeah.
exactly did Anthony's brother get thrown under the bus?
For what?
He was doing most of the talking.
Anthony was doing most of the talking,
Oh,
right?
No, Anthony said it was his brother.
Yeah.
Right, for the tapes, the old first show we ever did together. Yeah, that wasn't me.
And at what point did Anthony go, you know what, you do construction, I'll be famous?
Hey, I put him on the payroll. Believe me, Joe doesn't have to work another day in his life.
Joe's
Really?
a good man.
All right, listen, we're going to get back to the...
Just getting 10%? He doesn't have to work anymore?
We're going to get back to the tapes of our first show, but first, E-Rock in studio.
All right, here it is.
He wrote a great line
E-Rock
for Jay Mohr, and he wanted one of us to deliver it. But,
yeah, he slipped it in front of us because as a writer for the Opie and Anthony show, he just writes and then slips it in front of one of the air personalities.
Yeah.
But this is so good that we think E-Rock should just read it himself.
Go ahead, baby. Reading the article, I said his wife, her name will be Mohr Cox. I bring nothing to the table. 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 I bring nothing to the table.
Shut up, shut up, shut up!
Well,
Jesus Christ, what the hell is wrong with you? Please, just shut up!
Well, Jay, what do you think?
I gotta go.
But I like when you say if you got married, your name would be. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's good.
Next, you should work on that whole I'm half Italian and Irish thing, which means I'm a blank and a blank.
Right. I like the Puerto Rican, Italian. I cook spaghetti in a stolen hubcap. All those are so great.
What's Nathaniel's nationality?
Fan?
Oh, who was that? Who just did that?
No, that was E-Rock.
E-Rock?
But if he married Bob Kelly, he'd be Kelly Rock.
That's funny.
Mohr Cox.
What's E-Rock's lineage?
He's hiding.
I don't know.
Lineage.
He ran out of the studio, Jay.
Exactly.
Ask him what his nationality is.
I think it's German.
If he moved like on the Mediterranean, he'd be E-Rock of Gibraltar. See, because then he could live in Gibraltar. And
If he worked in insurance, he'd be E.F. Hutton Rock. I bring nothing to the table. I bring nothing to the table.
You gave it a car dick.
Well,
That's awful. Car crash Jimmy on a fake joke. I was going to say he's E-Rock, which means his mother's a cunt.
hey,
Why don't you hyphenate my last name before her own last name, stupid?
yeah, really. Jay,
Yes, sir.
we're very disappointed in you.
What?
Chris Penn dies, you don't call our show and give us a little love.
I don't get up that early.
What about the next day? What about Chris Penn from the grave? Something. Chris Penn from hell.
All I know is I'm dead and Daddy's mad. It looks like Sam's got Carolina up here in heaven. You just trying to tell me that these aren't my wings and I didn't earn them? Why don't you go back to your own fucking cloud and talk to somebody else? There's Jimi Hendrix standing right over there.
That's fucking amazing. That's amazing.
Bob Kelly, were you on something called Torgasm? Or?
Yeah, dude, it's coming out TV in the next few months.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who picked it up?
This thing's taking longer than fucking Lord of the Rings. Come on.
What do you want to do? Who picked it up?
I'm on
It's a
MySpace,
video.
bitches.
I think it's being announced
everyone
today.
Email me on MySpace. I'm 999 friends. Anthony, you're on my top 8.
Ooh. All right, Jay Mohr. After Black History Month, you will go on my top 8. I only have Negroes on my top 8.
Me too.
For Black
Half your
History Month.
Negroes are whites hiding with their little photos of Negroes.
I
They're not
know,
they're not,
but-
they're not genuine spooks.
Does it really? Jesus. Does it really matter? Like I want to have the Dunkin' Donuts shooter on my top 8.
Ooh.
I actually would like to.
I'd
Jay.
love to.
Yes, sir.
Did you meet Puff, the daddy man? Puff Daddy? What's he call himself?
Diddy.
He's got a huge ass.
Did you meet him?
Like a comical, like in living color doing Arsenio in a suit pants ass.
Really?
Yeah, like really funny.
That is something I've never heard. I thought I've heard everything about P. Diddy.
Like a really tall, big, like I think Keenan Ivory Wayans did Arsenio, and they had that big fake ass on him.
Yeah.
Like that.
That like that? Because a lot of people at my party said that it looked like maybe you never even saw P. Diddy at the end of that table, that you were shot separately.
Oh.
No, I had that. I had actually a leaf put into the table to keep us further apart.
How was Jackie Chan?
He's got the thickest head of hair I've ever seen in my life. If you shaved his head, you'd have to start over at the beginning the minute you were done. He's got like this giant, awful Chinese Chinaman scalp head. Big action movie for you. I want to work with you, client. A big action movie. Why is Rumble in the Bronx? Why are we on the beach?
Oh, I got a funny joke.
It's Rumble. What is it?
Wait, if Eric married Jackie Chan, he'd be Jackie Chan Rock.
Grr.
You know, if Steve married Nikki Cox, it'd be Nikki and that faggot.
No.
Grr.
Wow.
Let's say for Steve and the Foundry Music website is the best porn selection I've ever had at one time.
Yes.
A lot of porn.
All
A lot
the
of porn
smut
up there.
you could shake your dick at is how I put it.
My favorite so far is Mother-Daughter Fuck.
Oh, that sounds
That was
romantic.
good. And the Max Hardcore ones, Jimmy.
I love Max.
Yeah, Pissed on Porn Stars. You get to see Brianna Banks just taking a shower of piss before she thought who she was.
Max is so far gone now. He just like holds their mouth open with some kind of equipment and urinates in their mouth and goes yeah in his fucking little brown shoes and his hat.
He's got to outdo himself.
He's the greatest.
There's a clip of one girl going, "Did you fucking piss on me?"
He's just
crying. He goes, "Honey, I showed you the pictures," and then the next shot is her just taking a load in their face.
He's such an angry guy.
Yeah, Steve C has a nice interview with him on Foundry. I figured I'd hit up FoundryMusic.com while I'm here.
Where are you?
I'm being a negligent parent right now. My son's out on the balcony swinging.
All right, well,
Jay,
fucking Norton. Jesus Christ.
what happened?
What do you think happened?
What's wrong?
Jimmy fart?
No. He picked it up and threw it in my face. I gave Bob a cup. I gave Bob a cup of fart.
Does it smell like transvestite cum?
No, I would never take it in the rectum.
Why not? Where else are you going to put it?
I gotta drive home, leaking in my underpants. Come on, Bob, why don't you be a man?
All right.
Hey, I just called to say hello to you guys.
Oh, God damn it.
You got it, right? Good. See, good.
You were laughing at me.
Or something.
In heaven.
Holy shit, that fucking...
Jesus, Jay, we're very distracted because the smell is wafting
now
over
you-
here.
You're happy my cologne's on now, huh?
He could have said my daddy's name and walked, but he didn't.
Oh, my God, where's the Lysol? Why is it in here?
I
I can't
like a
function.
man.
I'm sorry. Oh, God. I just got
You're going to
nervous.
tell me Jim Norton's going to fart out of a fucking balloon? On Kelly's face? Why didn't you tell me what happened on Torgasm?
It's got to be the best impression ever.
Oh, it's amazing. Jay Mohr, everyone. Thanks,
Bye,
Jay.
sweetie.
God bless you, boys. If I ever wake up at 5 a.m., I'll call you again.
All right, very
See you,
good.
bud.
That's what I wanted to say. But this is Keitel, and I'm saying goodbye.
Congratulations, Jay.
Bye, Angel.
There he goes. All right.
I didn't mean to fart. I just fucking got nervous, man. I get nervous sometimes. Ugh, I get scared.